Can you hear me? Can you read? Does it hurt?
You're deaf? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Let's back up a second.
For centuries, the deaf population has been neglected and treated unfairly. There's a long-standing perception of deaf people as being less than or disabled, and this led to unfair treatment of deaf individuals and communities by the hearing world. Many ideas surrounding deafness as disability finds roots in religion and scripture, often describing deafness as a disability or affliction. Specifically, the eugenics movement encouraged active discrimination and even tried to prevent the deaf population from reproducing. A notable opponent of deaf rights and culture was Alexander Graham Bell. Alexander Graham Bell delivered his memoir upon the formation of a deaf variety of the human race, which was a study that suggested that the deaf community should not marry as it would lead to an increase in deaf children. Bell was not alone in his stance. The deaf community experiences systematic discrimination, specifically in education at the hands of the hearing community. Hearing Society often approaches deaf education from the oralist perspective. Oralist educators attempt to fix deaf people, forcing them to speak oral English and use devices such as cochlear implants. Along with these techniques, sign languages are often repressed and forbidden, causing emotional trauma and the restriction of cognitive development in deaf children. In Hearing Society, a lack of education and early prejudice lead to unawareness of the deaf community. Ignorance of deaf identity and culture often lead hearing people to communicate stereotypes and misconceptions about the realities of being deaf.
Wait, can you drive?
Do you need a wheelchair?
Can you teach me a sign?
Is there one sign language?
Do you read Braille? Don't you wish you could hear music?
Gosh, you're so lucky. Sometimes I wish I could turn my hearing off.
Why don't deaf people just get cochlear implants?
Why don't you wear hearing aids?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, you can't hear? Oh, never mind.
I'll tell you later.
How about now?
How do you sign
Where's your interpreter?
You look really smart for a deaf person.
Can you read lips?
You don't look deaf.
Do you dream in sign?
When did you lose your hearing?